is here.
So when you change computer things, it should.
Well, let me put it this way: if there was something wrong with the computer or USB port or something like that at that end, the fact that you've had it on 3 different computers with 3 different versions or 3 different versions of Windows now kind of rules that out.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm not going to fool around with that anymore. I did a hard reset on the main board. It's the only other thing that could possibly have any bearing at all. Now, if we just draw a box in the string and send the box, and it doesn't go right away, then I'm going to put that in.
That usually does go right away.
Yeah, but I'm suspicious of something.
What are you suspicious of?
I think the main board itself has got some issues. I think that it's flaky.
But didn't we already put in a new one, so wouldn't that kind of rule out that one too?
No, because the main board is the thing that makes it run. If it's got a problem, see, you had another problem before. Your laser wouldn't fire at the right power. When we changed the board, that changed right away. We're off the edge. Okay.
Well, we don't know for sure because your output meter didn't work, but then it worked once we changed it.
No, my output meter was working. It was only showing 23 watts. They sent me another one from Montreal, and it showed 23 watts. We changed the board. Both readers read 60, almost 66 watts.
Okay.
So there was something going on with the laser not latching and firing at the right power.
So, if I draw a square,
a couple of boxes, some circles, a couple letters, just a small file, just something that is not going to take forever to process.
Yeah.
That's good enough. Just throw a couple letters in. Now send that as a job.
Hold on, let me just make this one. Okay. And those two I'll make. Caroline and Vector. Okay. This should be no problem. We never seem to have problems with like really tiny things. Should I do the print immediately?
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of curious if that's going to make any difference because it didn't seem. Now maybe it defaulted back off because it seems that it was off just now.
Yeah, it does default.
Right. So maybe it wasn't on when I thought it was.
No, it was. I checked.
Was it?
Yeah, it was still on in that file.
Okay.
I'll go back into that file and I'll show you.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I didn't check it. That's the only reason I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I did check it.
You know what? For safety reasons, I don't think the machine behaves quite the way Michael explained it. I can't see a machine taking off like that. In fact, on all our CNC machines, that function's locked out. You can't have it start. The operator has to go up and press the start button.
No.
Oh, went right away.
It just started. It started right away.
You get the power turned way down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to hurt it. Just want to go through the motions. That's okay. Now it should stop at some point and do a vector cut. Okay, there it goes. Alright. So everything worked properly on that file. No problems at all.
It still says print immediately, you see?
Yep. Okay, fire that down. Just send that.
Okay. Print.
finishes that, it should go right off to the spooler and start going. Time one, there's a job there. Now, why is it on the one file it started immediately and on the other it didn't?
And no, this is the same one. This is just the little file. This is not this one.
Okay, so that's why it said untitled, because the other one has a name on it.
Yeah, this one is Creation Nexus. Yeah, that one, it was just the one that was still
Okay,
there.
so we should have hit next.
So this one hasn't shown up yet.
Okay, there it is.
There it is.
And away it went. Now, this is set to raster from the bottom up. Right?
Yeah, they were both. We pretty much do everything from the bottom up now because we're engraving a lot of stuff that we
Well,
don't
if you go
want
from the bottom up, you know it's going to fit. Right?
Well, either way it's going to fit, but this way see, it's going very slow.
Yeah, I would expect with this complicated image, it's going to load everything and it moves.
Oh, okay, that's why, because it's not...
There's zillions on and offs there, and it has to line them all up before it starts moving. If you slow the machine down, like if you slow this speed down, its pausing at each end won't be as long. It doesn't need to have as much in buffer before it starts. Now, all I did here was I did a hard reset on the main board. That's all I've done. And since then, all three things have worked right.
A hard reset on the main...
Yeah, if you look on the main board, if I can show it to you, yeah, you can see it. You see this little button here?
Yeah.
Pushing and holding it in while the power's off, and then restarting it should do a hard reset. But you shouldn't have to touch that.
No.
And that's all I've done. I didn't do anything else except open it, and then I looked at it carefully, look for any burn or damage.
Okay, so